Welcome back to Tuesday 2. In the last episode, we started our 15-country tour of our Hope Walks programs with a visit to Burundi. This week, we're headed south to the nation of Zambia. This country is about the size of Texas. But don't worry, Texans, although they do things big in Zambia, you are still larger in population. Zambia only has 19 million people, so about 5 million less than the Lone Star State. Zambia became an independent country in 1963, and it began its political development under a one-party system. But in 1991, a new constitution generated more political freedoms. Zambia as a country has been a place of relative peace, and although rich in ethnic and environmental diversity, poverty continues to impact a significant portion of the population. Zambia is a land of great beauty, as evidenced by the fabulous Victoria Falls, which sits on the border of neighboring Zimbabwe. These falls are double the height of the Niagara Falls and quite an amazing sight to see. Zambia's main export is copper, with much of it produced along its northern border with DR Congo, aptly named the Copper Belt region.
Our program team in Zambia includes Program Manager Lois, Clinical Supervisor Eric, along with several parent advisors and a part-time finance and administrative assistant. This team treats many kids with Clubfoot each year.
In Zambia, it's estimated that there are about 870 babies born with Clubfoot every year. In the last 12 months, our program has enrolled 374 kids in treatment. And since the program began, they've enrolled more than 6,300 kids here. One of these kids is Alice. Like many of the stories we hear, Alice's parents were not told about Clubfoot when she was born. They weren't informed that she had any problems. And it wasn't until Alice's grandmother was bathing her that she noticed something was not right with her feet. So like any good parents, they went back to the hospital where Harriet had given birth, and they pressed the medical staff for answers. Only then were they told that Alice was born with Clubfoot and where they could find treatment. Thankfully, we had a clinic relatively nearby at the Kitwe Teaching Hospital. Once in treatment, the rest of their story is fairly common. There was certainly the initial sadness and confusion. Mom, like so many mothers, cried when Alice's first casts were applied. But that quickly turned to joy as she and her husband saw their daughter's feet slowly transform over time. For Harriet, one of the greatest joys was spending time with their Clubfoot Clinic parent advisor. Harriet said the parent advisor always put God first, which she said made it all so much easier, believing that God would help Alice as well. Zambia is an amazing country, and someday you all truly need to make a visit. However, we're so glad you joined us for this virtual visit, and the next time we're going to head up north and a little bit west to the coast to visit Ghana. Please like and share this on social media or simply forward it on, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.